turn that and you might be able to watch your back.
Right.
Right.
Morning, Tony. I'm Kevin.
Hello, Kevin. How are you? Right?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Not
Good.
too bad. Bit
Good.
nervous.
You nervous, yeah?
Yeah.
In what way?
No, I always get nervous for my lessons.
Yeah, me too. Okay, you usually instructor can't be with you today. He's asked me to fill in for him.
Yeah.
We have the same car, so it should all be familiar to you. But if you have any questions, just ask.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's given me a little bit of information about your driver you've done so far. Says you've done some of your junction work, and he said that you were due to do turning the road. Was that right?
That's what he said today.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's what you wanted to do today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So that's our objective. What we're going to do is find a more suitable place
Yeah.
to do turn the road, and we're going to basically turn the car around using a limited opening or road to the
Right.
left, using forward and reverse gears.
Yeah.
Turn the car around with good observations, good accuracy, good control, and can hopefully be able to do that with a little less help from me. You'll be able to do it with a little less help from me by the end of the lesson. That's our objective.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should we do our cockpit?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do you want to just talk me through what you're doing? Is it?
Yeah. I wouldn't go there, because they would not a cockpit drill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It would be a little bit over instruction.
Okay.
Just like to see if I can watch him. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is certain subjects where.
So probably the first two, maybe PSTs, 1 and 2, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean,
well, obviously one because it's.
Well,
he
there is
doesn't know
some
it yet, does he?
subjects. There is some subjects which I believe you said you haven't covered the emergency stop yet, have you?
No, you haven't. Yeah.
You haven't covered that with your trainer for some reason, have you?
No, I have.
You have?
Yeah, I've done, yes.
All right. Yeah, there is some subjects where, because they actually include mirrors, you've got to watch the examiner very carefully because they won't be sitting back in their seat, yeah?
Because it's the mirror work,
Yeah.
isn't it, on the emergency
Yeah.
stop?
But if you just tell them to set themselves up as normal,
Okay. And then
Yeah.
just sort of ask about the mirrors after before they move off.
yeah, they'll know how to
Yeah.
do that.
Okay. Would you ask questions about what you're looking for in your position in your seat, or just watch?
No,
Just watch.
no, that'd be over instruction. Yeah, all done.
All set? What can you
Yeah.
see in your rearview mirror?
I can see the headlining at the top.
Okay.
A bit of my head is straightened, a bit of yours. I can
Is it
see-
framing the back window?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Wonderful. Okay.
yeah. I can frame the whole back window. Yeah.
And the exterior door mirrors. What can you see in
I
those?
can't see very much, but I can see it's set at the right.
Front door handle roughly in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of the car visible in the
Let him actually answer the question himself. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I can see the door handles. I can see it's about the right height that I normally have it, but that car behind me is actually blocking any view down the road. Yeah.
Where does that appear to be, the headlight on that car? Is it through the centre or?
It's where I normally have it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They'll actually push you along on that because the fact you've asked the question, they will give you the right answer, but it'll always be different. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
This one?
Any other one?
Oh, I can see a
How's
lot
that
more of
looking?
this one.
Yes,
I
a
can
bit
see
more view there.
sky at the top and a rise in the middle.
Okay. Can you see inside of the car?
I can, yeah.
And door
Yeah.
handles?
Yeah, I can see about 2 finger width to the car, yeah.
Lovely. Okay.
Yep.
Good. All right. When you're ready, then it's
right.
safe to move off. We'll move off.
Now I'm going to turn left at the end of the road.
Okay. And at the end of the road, I'd like you to turn left, please, Tony.
Right, I'm just going to stop you there just for a second. You've been out teaching PDIs, haven't you?
Yeah.
Have any of them ever tried to kill you?
No.
Never.
Not yet. Not really. No. Yeah.
Right, so you notice I checked my blind spot there, yeah?
Yeah. I didn't look at you enough when you were looking
No.
around then.
Now, what should you do afterwards before I pull away? Because don't forget, I am a learner driver.
Yeah. Ask if you looked over your right shoulder.
No, you've seen me check,
What are you looking for?
but did you check?
Yeah, I check. I was looking in the mirrors, yeah, around us. I did look over my shoulder.
Yeah, it's really important that you do check after
To check
them,
all
yeah?
around, okay.
Yeah.
They want to be seeing me do that, yeah.
Well, yeah, because your
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
your life and your pupil's life and everybody else's life can depend on it.
Okay.
Turn this off, sir.
Just in case I need the pedals.
Right, ready?
Okay. When you're ready and it's safe, we'll move on.
And we're going to turn left.
At the end of the road, like to turn left, please, Tony. Tony, you're shuffling the wheel there with very small movements. We'll talk about that in a moment after we've emerged from the junction. It's best to use more of the wheel for turning, especially when you're turning a corner.
Right.
We're going to turn right here. Especially when you're turning a corner like that, where you need a fair amount of steering. The best way is put your hand to the top of the wheel.
This one.
Right hand to the top of the wheel. That's it.
Yeah.
Bring it down to the 6 o'clock position at the bottom to meet your other hand. Bring the other hand out at the same time. Then push up when we're moving.
Oh, right.
Yeah, don't drive steer. So always when the car's moving, always steer when the car's moving. Is that better? And then bring the other hand up with it. So we pull down and we push up. Pull and push method. Do you remember that? Been taught that from the earlier lessons? On the moving up and stopping.
I'm a bit lazy with that. A bit much more like driving.
Okay, we'll practice that, don't worry. I mentioned the dry steering just now. That is when you steer when the car isn't physically moving along the road. And it does put excessive wear on steering and suspension components on the car and tyres.
Just out of rather than Kevin. Do you reckon I would have known what dry steering is?
No, probably not.
I may well do. Would it be best to ask?
Ask the question.
Yeah.
Okay. What does dry steering mean to you, Tony?
Oh, my instructor said it knackers his tyres and his power steering.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
And we're going to turn left.
And we have to turn left at the end of the road, please. So have a good try with that steering again. Where's your left hand going to be?
The top, yeah.
The steer left, that's it.
Yeah.
And what will you do? That's it. Good. That's good. Much better with the steering. Clutch control. We'll move on to that now. You brought your clutch up quite quickly then, didn't you? We lurched forward a bit.
Did I?
As we moved away. Do you remember on your moving off and stopping lesson, perhaps your instructor said to you about when you're changing gear, if you're moving, you can bring your foot up quickly, your left foot up quickly, but when you're moving off...
turning right.
And turning right, please. But when you're moving off, you need to be quite slow with that clutch because the car's stationary.
Yeah, he keeps going on about it, but he never actually...
Good steering there, isn't it?
Never actually explains it to me.
Okay, because the car's stationary is a big ask, isn't it, for the car mechanically, from the engine, the flexibility of the engine for you to suddenly engage drive like that. So we're bringing the clutch up nice and slowly to meet the flywheel and the clutch together.
I remember something about flywheel on the trousers.
Yeah, you remember a bit about that?
So when I move away,
yes,
I just bring the clutch straight up, don't I?
When you move away, when we're stationary, you'll bring it up nice and smoothly, nice and slowly. You're inching up really with your clutch foot to the biting point, and then you're going to bring it up a pound coin's thickness at a time, and then the car should start to creep forward.
My wife said something about bringing it up until the car starts to move, because when I bet with her, she moans me about it as well. She said bring it up till the car starts to move.
That's your biting point.
And then hold it still for a car to length or so.
That's right. So you're holding it there on the biting point, and then you're moving off. You're bringing it up very slowly after that pound point thickness at a time.
Oh, my wife's right then.
She is right. So up to the junction.
That makes a change. And we're going to turn right.
And we'll take the next road on the right. So which hand are you going to use for steering? Where your right hand?
The right one.
That's it. Where will you pull down to?
Sorry?
Where will you pull your hand down to?
The 6.
To the 6, that's it. And what will your left hand do? Push up.
And then pull down.
And then pull down, that's it.
I'll get that.
So you're doing it. Pull and push in the road. Pull and push off. Excellent. What should you check when you're in your new road?
The mirrors.
Yeah, mirrors, that's it. What's the importance of checking those mirrors once you're in your new road?
See what's followed you and see what's overtaken you. Kept them straight onto the roundabout with the second exit.
Okay, so we're going to go follow the road ahead of the roundabout and the second exit. Good approach speed speed there. Good observation. Good observation of the signal.
Yeah, it's nice to get praise, isn't it? It's, makes you feel better, doesn't it?
You're doing well.
Okay, I'm going to take the next road on the left.
Okay. How do you like saying next road on the left?
And you get me to find a place to stop at night.
Okay. After we've taken the next road on the left, right, to pull up at a safe, legal and convenient place. Just after the lamppost here before the driveway we are.
But this will be a suitable road, yeah.
Okay. So we're in a suitable location.
Yeah.
Okay. Feel ready for this?
I do, yeah.
Good. Right. So that's good. Good drive there. One thing we need to just talk about is the steering and our clutch control a little bit. So when you're moving off, then talk about clutch control first. When you're moving off, how would you do that to remain smooth and safe?
I think my wife's given me good advice, and she bring it up till the car starts moving, then keep it still for
That's it. Yeah.
a car length or so, and then lift off the rest of it.
That's it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So bring your clutch up to the biting point.
Yeah.
Gradually bring it up.
Yeah.
Very slowly, pound coin thickness at a
And
time.
I think
just so the car starts
I
moving.
think I got the gist of the steering.
Yes, you appeared to be doing that fine just now on the last turn there. So nice move, nice big movements. Means you can get the steering on nice and quickly and turn the corner nice and quickly, safely and with more control.
Right.
Okay, so bear that in mind for what we're about to do. So we're going to turn the car around in the road.
Yeah.
Just let it roll for a moment.
Okay.
Just let it roll for a moment. I was describing what we were going to do earlier, and I was describing you a left reverse.
No, you weren't.
I was.
What?
Wasn't I? I said we're going to reverse into an opening on the left.
Oh no.
I did that.
I didn't
My
hear
wife
you.
had practice. Oh, we're going to turn the car around in the road. So that's basically what we're going to do. We're going to turn the car around in the road. So shall I correct myself for the objective?
Sorry?
Shall I correct myself for the objective earlier? I made a mistake here. So I should have said to you, we're actually going to turn the car around in the road using forward and reverse gears under control with good observations and good accuracy. So that's the objective. That's the objective today.
Just so I get an idea of what level you're at, if you just go along as you are. And,
okay. All right. At least I spotted my mistake.
Sorry?
At least I did spot my mistake. Right. Okay. So, why do you think you need to turn the car around on the road?
Oh, my driving test, isn't it?
It does form sometimes part of the driving test. It can be one of the manoeuvres that you get. But also, it's partly about teaching you good control accuracy. That's why we're doing it now. And also, you might need it in the future when you've got your licence and you're driving on your own. You might be in a dead-end road, for example, want to turn round.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you think of anywhere that you wouldn't want to turn around in the road, from a safety or legal point of view? Whether road markings or signs that prohibit it, perhaps, like zigzags, crossings, schools, outside schools, where you have the zigzag lines and keep clear junctions. Opposite junction, Browver Hill, Bend, anywhere that's unsafe as well.
All right.
And thinking of the types of road, what sort of road probably would you not want to turn around in and go the opposite direction?
I don't know.
One-way street?
I've never done one.
One-way street, for example?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Dual carriageway? You want to turn, back against the traffic. I have had somebody do that with me in the car once as a pedestrian. It's very frightening.
All right.
Okay. When you were doing your moving off and stopping, you used a driving routine, didn't you, when you moved off? Do you remember what that was?
Oh, you use POM.
Your POM routine?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, then, and could you just describe back to me roughly what you were doing for your POM routine?
Right, I'll just come out. I'll give you a bit of hand here, yeah? Yeah. It is actually going a bit into
Too much detail.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of what you should be trying to do is
with the POM, this is, isn't it?
Well, what you should be trying to do really is take me from what I already know
to what you don't.
To what I don't know, yeah? And otherwise you could be sitting there for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
on
okay.
a brief and
So actually see what you're doing with your POM.
Chance. If you just take it back from, to where we left the test centre, yeah? Yeah, I mean, I got the hang of the steering quite quickly, didn't I?
Yeah.
I got the hang of the clutch quite quickly. You could have killed off some of the brief on the way here by asking me, have I an idea where I might do a turn in the road?
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't I?
yeah,
That
obviously.
moment of silence along the
Yeah.
road there, yes, yes.
Yeah, you could have asked me, would I have any idea, but I wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't, but if it gives you a chance to kill off the brief, I wouldn't do it. Where it says no
Yeah.
U-turns,
That's
I
a
wouldn't
good
do it
point.
on a major road. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So then when you get here, you're, you've already killed off some of the brief.
Yeah. So
Yeah?
it's time.
Very similar on the reverse around the corner. Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of these questions can be killed off on the way here, and then you've already done a bit of the brief already, really. Yeah.
Yep.
Make sense?
Yep, it does.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Back in roll?
Yep.
Okay, right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm showing you on the picture. So we've got starting off with the pond routine. Okay. And this is where the good clutch control comes in after we've done the pond routine, and the steering that we were talking about just now. So we're going to come to the biting point with the clutch, and we're going to come up very slowly at £1 thickness at a time, just to take up drive. And we're going to need to go very slowly with the car, so just on that biting point, moving across the road, very quick with the steering, a very slow pace with the car. Okay, so we need very quick hands, but very slow with the feet. All right, and we're going to move across the road to the centre, where we'll just pause, make sure it's still clear. Across to the other side of the road, we're going to stop about halfway across the other half of the road. We don't have a centre line in the road here, but we'll imagine there is a centre line in the road. We'll stop about halfway across, and we'll set a reference point of how far you are from the curb. Okay, and that's the point where we start to take the steering off, because we steer to full lock to the right. You familiar with the term full lock?
I've never heard that. No.
Yeah, that's steering as far as you can. Basically,
Oh,
as far
right,
as you
yeah,
can to the
yeah,
right. We've got it full
yeah.
lock, and the same for left as well. You can steer to full
Oh,
lock
right,
to the left.
yeah.
That means steering all the way to the left. So we're going to take the steering off full lock, back towards the centre, so the wheels are straight, going towards the curb, just a very short distance, and then we'll stop and we'll set another reference point so you know how far away from the curb you are. And we're setting these reference points so that you can do it yourself in future without me giving you guidance, so you know how far away you are from the curbs each time. Okay, once we're there, we're going to get the handbrake on, straight into reverse, so everybody around us knows what we're doing.
I'll prepare the car, you mean?
Preparing the car, yeah.
Oh, right,
So
yeah,
your
yeah.
POM routine again, get the handbrake on and reverse very quickly so that everybody else knows what you're doing. You're going to be reversing. And then your POM routine. And where will you be looking, do you think, as you reverse back across the road?
I've never done one.
You haven't done any reversing yet?
I've never done a turn in the road.
Have you done any reversing at all?
I've done a bit of straight reversing last week.
Okay, where did you look when you were doing that?
I was looking in the mirrors. Fred was doing most of the looking for me.
Oh, okay, right. Did Fred mention you should be looking in the direction of travel?
Yeah, he did, but
Where would that mean you'd be looking?
it was very near the end of the lesson, and I told him I could see everything through these mirrors and this camera, and he said we'll talk about it today.
Okay, all right. So with that in mind, looking in direction of travel, where is it likely you should need to be looking?
Where I'm going, I suppose.
Yeah, so out the back window, yeah, over the left shoulder.
Yeah.
So left shoulder, out the rear window, on the reverse part. As we come back across the centre of the road, that's when we're thinking about swapping shoulders, because we're steering to the left as we come back across the road, and this side's not going to meet the curb first, then this corner will. So
Oh,
we
right.
can swap shoulders
Yeah.
into the right shoulder. Good observations all around as we're reversing back. And as we get about a third of the way back across here, we're going to steer back to the right, to full lock to the right again, and then we're going to set a reference point in relation to where the curb meets the car on the driver's side on the rear. Okay. And then we handbrake on, first gear POM routine again, and then we'll move off, and we'll probably stop on the other side
Oh,
of the road.
yeah.
Is this two-way?
Sorry?
Is this two-way?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind shooting a one-way straight.
Yeah.
One of that,
Okay. All right. So, shall we have a go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What is the way?
Right, so let's just have a quick look at the brief. Yeah, it's a brief outline of what we're going to do.
Too thorough? Too detailed? Or
Yeah,
I could have gone into a bit more detail, like camber of the road, for example, which I haven't talked about yet, because you don't have very much of a camber here, but it'd be useful for you to know for future reference.
yeah. What's the word that's very useful when I get near the curbs?
Gravity?
Gravity, yeah.
Pulling you towards the curve, yeah.
Yeah, gravity's really important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the details about where I'm going to be looking and so forth, you're going to have to repeat now anyway, yeah? Because I'm not going to remember it in the brief, yeah?
So keep it brief, yeah?
Yeah, it's a brief outline.
Bomb here, bomb there,
yeah.
bomb there.
Yeah.
Okay. So then let's see what she's up. All right.
Well, I look forward to having a go then.
Okay, Tony. Right.
Yeah.
When you're ready then, and it's
All right.
safe, let's start up. So what's the first thing you need to do?
I'll get ready then.
Get ready. Good. And what routine are you using?
Pub routine.
Routine. Now, we're going to set a little bit of gas, a small amount of gas, but that's much too much. You're just over 3,000 RPM there. So just bring your right foot up, pound coil width at a time, just until the revs drop down to around 1,500. A little bit further. That's better. Okay. In some cars, you won't need much gas at all, depending on what sort of road you're in. What's the road here like?
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Very flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slight incline. So we need a tiny amount of gas, not too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Come off for gas going. Back down to about 1,500 RPM on the rev counter there.
Alright, so have a think about why I'm repeating the error again.
I've not been specific enough with you.
Have you given me a reason why?
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. So what? Should I ask you a question about it?
Sorry?
Because you don't want to do too much Q&A, do you, phase one? But you are partly trained.
Yeah.
So shall I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can try with a question, you might get a good answer.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. What do you think the risk might be of having too much gas when you bring that throttle, that clutch up?
I've seen that woman look out a window and she didn't look too happy all the noise.
Yeah, that's because it could upset the neighbours, but also, what's going to happen to our speed? Do you think if you set more gas than you actually need as you bring that clutch up? We could go quite quick, couldn't we?
Yeah, I could go shooting down the road, couldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
So just need a small amount of gas.
Oh, right.
It does depend here. You may not even need much gas here, to be honest, because it is fairly flat. And there isn't much of a camber to the road.
So, I carry on getting ready?
Okay, I'm getting ready. So just to the biting point, what am I saying? Just push your clutch foot down.
All the way down.
Push the clutch to the floor.
To the floor.
Right, just come back up to the biting point. So just come out very gently. Now, back down the pound coin width, thickness.
Right.
Pound coin thickness again, push down and more.
Yeah.
Okay. Get you go all the way down for the moment with your foot. Left foot down. Okay. Have a look in your mirror. Bring your foot up slowly and you'll feel the car rock. You'll see the car rock. That's it. You did a little too much bite now, so just come down a pound coin thickness. Go down. You've carried on coming up with your foot, haven't you? So just go down.
Right, I just come out around and help you. Is this what happened on your test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar.
It's not that I can't find a biting point. It's that you